Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Baltimore Orioles.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Kevin Gausman gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4, but the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win. Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And I'm looking at the first baseman, Chris Davis. Now, you can play him at third, you can play him at first, but because of his better first baseman, I think he gets overlooked quite a bit. He's a pretty good defender.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman. Set to deal on 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's Mookie Betts. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman: 9 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 1 out, nobody on. Two and one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here it comes. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kim's there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Just underway in Baltimore. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Jays 0, O's coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Noah Syndergaard is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, last year he was one of the better pitchers in all of baseball. ERA under 3, and as a starting pitcher to have an ERA under 3, that tells you a lot about how good and durable he is. So I'm looking for him to have another big season, and maybe that starts with this game right here. Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. It took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch and throw. He'll fool you every now and then, too, but he calls a tremendous game.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Adam Jones. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Nope,
never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. In the on deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. 3-1. Here it is. Slider up that he gets a call on. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Back up the, oh no, that got him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
Batting third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. One and one. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. So stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
The next 3-2. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting fifth, first baseman number 19.
In is Joey Votto now.
Votto.
Here it is on 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wall coming quickly as he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting sixth, third baseman Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kim racing back, and it's gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Digging in, Buster Posey. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed up a little high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Smith is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Here's Chris Davis now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You know, this is the kind of location you can get away with when you throw your fastball like that. That's certainly not where he wanted it to end up. But when it's coming in that hot, it's tough for guys to put it in play, especially when they're protecting with 2 strikes.
Into the box, Hyun-Soo Kim. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Ready with another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Schoop. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. A nice aerial shot there of the Inner Harbor in downtown Baltimore as we welcome you back to the Charm City. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Into the box now, Yoan Moncada. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
In now, Trey Turner. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he'd thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
The 3-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. J.J. dives. What a stop. The second for one. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Into the box, Mike Trout. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Orioles nothing. Here's Seth Smith now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Again, a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Stepping in now, J.J. Hardy. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. One and 2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth.
At the plate, Caleb Joseph.
Caleb
2 away in the
Joseph.
inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Nope. And that one stayed too low apparently.
2 balls, 1 strike.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and Votto puts a charge into this one as this is in the air to deep right field. Into the flag court and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And he misses, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Buster Posey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 1-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to take it is Smith, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Into the box, Yoan Moncada. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Now another 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, it was a great battle there. He was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Chris Lee answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Lee.
Trey Turner will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
In there, a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
The way the game is played today, the leadoff guy, he drives in 2 runs, and you don't think a whole lot of it because he's now one of the guys that's an RBI producer. This is not your dad's old game. This is the new school.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Six runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. It's into the second deck, but foul. Just couldn't keep that ball fair. 3. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hit to third. Machado has it to second for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in now, Adam Jones. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In now, Manny Machado. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light, 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The next 3-2. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. The 3-2 one more time. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another payoff pitch. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
10 pitch at bat, and the final one, he just says, here's my fastball. I dare you to hit it, and he got the base hit. What a battle between those two guys.
Here's Chris Davis now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
2 out with the man at first. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a hit.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit.
Now
Look,
batting,
it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but, man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
Into the box now, Hyun-Soo Kim. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Three-two with the bases loaded. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The payoff pitch one more time. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Orioles leave him loaded. They still find themselves down 6-0. Edwin Encarnacion now 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Digging in and looking for more, Joey Votto. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Hit on the ground toward the left. There's one. On to first, and Votto is retired. It's a double play.
The batter, number 20, third baseman Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Two out, nobody on. Fouled straight back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's Buster Posey now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Smith. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Here's Seth Smith now. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Hardy.
Here's the shortstop now. J.J. Hardy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the payoff pitch. And this is going to be a base hit for Hardy. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Striding in once again, Caleb Joseph. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the payoff pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the run is in to score from second.
Wow, nice piece of hitting. The ball's on the outside half, and he stayed with it and
Now
just shot it to right field. Beautiful.
Devin Travis.
Digging in once again, Devin Travis. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. The 1-1 pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. He spoils another one, and will do it again. 2 out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Ready for another chance, Manny Machado. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Jays are out in front 6-1. Ready for another chance, Andrew Benintendi. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Ready with the 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Stepping in now, Yohan Moncada
as he sends it on the ground to first.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ready for another shot now, Trey Turner. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul. Once again a 3-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Joseph is there, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Striding in once again, Chris Davis. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Hyun-Soo Kim.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Benintendi will wait on it, and there's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Jonathan Schoop.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Schoop. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. Toronto leads this one 6-1. Back here on MLB Network. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion as he lifts it in the air to right field. Under it is Smith as he takes it for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Ready once again, Joey Votto. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Two men are on with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
In now, Buster Posey. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Blue Jays on top, 7-1. Dylan Betances comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Dylan Betances.
Here's Seth Smith now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, J.J. Hardy. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Coming to the plate now, Caleb Joseph. Previous history against Dylan Betances, 1 for 4. A fastball right over the outside corner. Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 7-1. Brad Brock enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Brad Brock.
Yohan Moncada will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Standing in now, Trey Turner. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he walked the first batter of the inning. Now he finds himself down 3-1 count. I tell you what, he's in danger right here. Got to throw strikes and get back in this thing, because walking and bad counts adds up to a big inning for the offense.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Smith. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's Mookie Betts and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. 1 for 4. He's taken him deep once. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Davis is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A runner on first with 2 away. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. Count is full. Here's the pitch. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Now to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here's another 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Two, here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Smith has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on opening day after this. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Adam Jones. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. The 3-2 now to Machado. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone,
19,
and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box, Chris Davis. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down 7-1. Vidal Nuno comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Nuno.
In is Joey, working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Jones is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno, 1 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. Line towards center field. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
Now
Stepping
batting,
into the box,
left
Andrew
fielder,
Benintendi.
Andrew
1 in, 1 out,
Benintendi.
and 1 on here in the inning. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Hit hard on the ground to second. One there. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More opening day baseball coming up following this. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that
Designated
pitch.
hitter,
That fastball just
Jonathan.
ate him up inside
Oh.
and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. Previous history against Dellin Betances, 1 for 6. He's taken him deep once. 1 out, nobody on. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Seth Smith. Cue shot here out towards short. From deep in the hole. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Noah Syndergaard earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Kevin Gausman struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Dylan Betances takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Our paid attendance here at the ballpark this afternoon, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending today's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.